Hey, how's it going, everybody? So today we are back at the farm. We almost got the shop together. Um, Not how we exactly wanted, but to get started because we really need to get started and start selling some stuff, and kind of get moving from there. But today we are taking a little bit of time away from the shop and concentrating a little bit on the house. My wife bought a great gazebo, pergola, you might want to call it. It looks great. So it's actually going to go back here where I'm at. There you go. So that area is going to be the pergola gazebo with the awning. So we're going to do that. I'm not sure today because today is kind of, the weatherman said it's going to be like in the 98, 99-degree weather. So I really don't want to be building it if it's going to be that hot. It is going to cool down in the next couple of days, so I'm going to concentrate on that. I can start early and probably have it up by the end of the day. So that's the best part of building a pergola. Last one I built was at the other house. It took me like a day, and I took my time because I put the little side wood on the top. That took like an extra morning, but I wanted to do it the next morning because that day the mosquitoes were out like crazy. And if you're from Arizona, the mosquitoes are wild. And this year, I don't know, it looks like they were lifting weight or something because they're freaking huge. Them suckers are like this big. I'm kidding, like that big, but they're pretty big. So we're gonna get started getting all that stuff out. Uh, should I show you a little bit how I do it? Getting out by myself. I'll try. My son was gonna go with me today, but he has some chores to do at home, so he stayed at home. I'm waiting for the internet guy because we're supposed to have internet here today. So that's a bonus, and a bonus for us because now we get to go live. We get to Poshmark. We get to do eBay from the farm. I tried to last couple of days, but I couldn't because the Wi-Fi and the internet service wasn't here. The phone service sucks. I'm telling you that right now. It sucks. It's just not was the greatest, and it just took forever. And my other phone that I used to post stuff wasn't getting service because I only use that as a Wi-Fi device, and there was no Wi-Fi. So when I joined the hotspot, it wasn't really connecting much, and it was the lagging, delaying, or it would just not even work. So I don't want to bore you guys too much. Let's go ahead and get some of this stuff out. We'll go back. I'll show you where some of the Poshmark is going to start and a little bit of the shop because we did, from the last time I showed you, it changed. It's a little bit messy, but it's a work in progress. And like my wife says, every business starts great in the garage. So let's do it. We're gonna do that. We're gonna have fun with this, and I'm gonna try to blog more and more and more and more. Now that the internet service is coming, it's gonna be a lot easier for me, and it is starting to get hot out here. I didn't expect it to be that hot that quick, and it's only like 8 o'clock in the morning. So let me get some of that stuff down, and we can go from there. All right, so let's actually walk over there because you know what, we're doing some raw footage here. You know, I not a big fan of editing so much. I just like to do everything as I go. So this is the gazebo my wife purchased. Oh, it is a gazebo. So gazebo, pergola, I guess it's the same thing. But that's that bad boy. So I'm going to be building that. Probably am going to need the help of my son for this one, but totally fine. No big deal. The only piece that I'm concerned is that those two right there, those two are very heavy. All the other pieces are not that heavy. I have a dolly. I can move them, and I'm just going to situate them and put them, separated on that backyard. Oh, so this is where it's going to be. That's going to end up right there, and it's going to be fun because sometimes, me and my wife start talking. It's like, hey, what if, we have a sale in the shop since I'm going to do live auctions in there too. Uh, we have food and people can come by, enjoy their time, or the family wants to come by and just hang out, and they can be in the backyard under the gazebo, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun project, but I like taking you through this project, seeing how long it takes. A gazebo that big, I have not built on my own. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try, and let's start getting some of that stuff down, and hopefully I don't hurt myself. But let's do it. All right. So let's start getting this bad boy down. And one thing I did want to mention, and I mentioned it to my wife when we picked this up yesterday. We got it at Sam's Club. So we're at Sam's Club. We're picking this up. We paid for it. Went up to customer service. Says, hey, how do we pull it? What happens? So they said, well, we call somebody to come and get it for you and then help you load it outside. I'm like, cool. The guy that came is older than me. I'm like, oh my gosh. And he goes, oh, I'm the team lead, but I just got in. I'm going to go have my meeting first and then I'll help you. Fine. So I waited. Good 10 minutes went by. I'm like, damn, the guy said his customer's waiting, maybe he has somebody else to come and help. So I went and asked the customer service lady, and she said, oh yeah, let me call somebody. Yeah, you should be waiting. So I do, and they call the same guy, and then he sends this other guy, slow as molasses, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, there's no way this guy's gonna be able to pick up this thing. And I was right. He wasn't able to. He was a young kid, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna need help. So the help he calls is that team lead, and he's coming, dragging his feet, and not complaining. I mean, I drag my feet sometimes. My leg, gets a little bit of pain, but I still manage. But this guy was like, oh, man. You can tell in his face he didn't want to help, but, he did. They loaded everything onto a flat cart, rolled it out. By the time he rolls it out, he starts going, oh, and he starts complaining. And then the guy's like, oh, I'm going to need help, putting it aside. And then the guy's like, oh. So I tell him, I'm like, hey, man, don't worry. Why don't you go rest? I'll go ahead and do it. And he kind of gave me this look. I'm like, no. He goes, oh, that's fine. I was like, no, dude, I'll do it. I'll help this guy. And then the associate that was helping him, he kind of like was smirking. I'm like, oh man, you're gonna get in trouble. You walk back in. But man, this guy was like, you should have called a bigger guy. These things way, but I'm just ranting off on Sam's Club. But yeah, Sam's Club, you're failing me. But yeah, these things are heavy. So, not whining, not complaining. I still got to get here and do this and pick it up. But yeah, Sam's Club, y'all messing up. This one doesn't feel as heavy. Maybe I can. Yeah, I can Arnold Schwarzenegger it over here. Ever seen Commando when he's walking with that log? That's me right now. Yeah, we got this. All right. Number 3. I think I'm going to have to do the same concept with these. But I think these are the heavier ones. But I have an idea for these. Since they're already on flat, I'm going to go get my furniture dolly. Be right back. Alright guys, so that is out of the trailer. I am going to leave the two-wheeler and the four-wheeler in here. Get this trash out. We are hopefully going to get maybe 2, maybe 3 units today, hopefully, and fill up the shop a little bit more. So I'm out of breath. Man, things are heavy. But it's clear. Trying to catch my breath. So yeah, it's all clear. I had to put 2 jacks in the front so I don't tip over, because the trailer's just disconnected. But I put 2 jacks in the front so it doesn't tip over, because those things are heavy. It would have just like, would have came up and I would have fell like a roly-poly. Boom. Didn't want to do that. I didn't want you guys laughing at me. But I got that out. I'm going to show you inside where we're going to do the like Poshmark, a little bit of eBay, because I know eBay does live now. So hoping I can jump on that and do some of my live auctions for toys, collectibles, and all that sort of stuff in the shop, because I do have something set up that it's actually going to work. It's going to work because I'm going to make it work. I'm not going to say it's going to work. It will. It's going to work. And we're just going to make the most of it. What you see right now is what we have. And the internet guy just got here. The internet guy got here. Woo! I'll say it right to his face. I'll say it right to his face. So I'll be back, guys. Let me take care of this internet guy. All right. As you can see, I'm already busting a sweat. It is getting hot out here. Here is the setup for the gazebos. So I got all the boxes set up there. I like to kind of spread them apart. That way they're ready to go. And then that way I can put the trash on that end. But basically that's where it's going to go. I just got to make sure I find a good location. For that, I'm going to need wifey to let me know exactly where she wants me to start building it. That way I don't build it in the wrong spot, and then we're not going to be able to move it because the sucker's heavy. Once it's built, it's going to be heavy. But it's going to look really nice out here. I was kind of concerned that it was going to go over the roof of the house, but it's not. It's actually the roof kind of goes up a little, so it's going to kind of like cover it. So you won't be able to see it from the other side. Even if you show it from the other side, who cares? I don't care. It looks great. It's going to look great out here. It's for the fam. It's for the fam. And we're going to enjoy it. We're going to love it. But what I'm going to do right now, I am going to take you inside and show you where exactly the Poshmark office is going to be. eBay. Lock the door. I got to go through the kitchen. All right. Let's go. Take a little tour in the house. How's that? So originally, my wife and I had this idea of getting a little house. You can decorate it inside and put all these great things like a sofa. If we want to get a sofa and have it for sale, which we did. Furniture, bedroom sets. That way we can set up really nice and it can be in the house. And that's the idea. So here we go. Mi casa es su casa. All right, so let's get moving. Like I said, there is a little bit of a mess, but it's okay. Because like I said, I like raw footage. You know, none of this, well, let's make it look really nice. No, it's not happening. So there's one of the sofas that we have up for sale. And that was a really nice one. So you guys can see that. It's really nice. It has storage everywhere. And it's actually pretty comfortable. Not bad. Not a bad little sofa. But here we go. This is the Poshmark eBay auction as well. If I don't want to be in the shop, I can be in here. This is where we're going to set up some of that stuff. So this will be our office and also like a little sales floor. So like I said, if we end up going with decorating the house a little bit with stuff to sell, we're going to go ahead and do that. So that'll be kind of neat. I did originally have, I'm walking over here, this office for eBay because it does have the bigger closet and I can kind of put stuff away so it doesn't get damaged. But looks like the shop is actually going to work out a lot better for that. This one we're going to go ahead and make it into like a room and we can go from there. But Pretty cool. That's what I wanted to show you guys. I want to show you guys where that's going to be. There's the backyard. And it's in a work in progress. Work in progress. We are having fun with this. It is a lot of work. I'm going to tell you that right now. But it's just me and my wife right now. And, we're trying to make the best of it. Kids do come out and help. My other daughter came out and helped with my grandson. Really appreciate their help. My son comes out now and then, helps us out. My other son, he's been at work, so he hasn't come out to help us yet, but eventually he will. And we'll get him on video too. But as far as that, this place is amazing. This is so peaceful. It's so great. And it's just awesome. So let me take you over to the shop. Again, it is a mess. So don't hate. It's just a mess. Work in progress. And I am trying to hurry a little bit because wifey's waiting for me at home. She probably make something bomb for breakfast. I haven't had breakfast yet. All right, come on in. Come on in. I'm going to flip the camera. All right, hold on. And she just messaged me. Call me before you head home. I will. Hold on. All right, here we go. Flip the camera. There we go. What do you guys think? It's getting there. It's a little bit different from the last time. But we're getting stuff out. So we are going to have a yard sale, garage sale. That's what's going to happen until we can get everything sorted out. This stuff right here is most of the stuff we've been hauling back and forth. Had it in tubs, had it here, had it there. We just need to sell ASAP because we got more cool stuff coming in. So lots of cool stuff here. It's going to be a great yard sale. And this is what's going to be cool. This right here is going to be where I'm going to have my auctions, my collection auctions, toy auctions. I have my glass case to get everything nice and secure. The counter. Kind of like a register, but I'm going to use that for my laptop, my computer, set up the camera so we can go ahead and do the auctions here. And I'll provide those websites when we start doing those auctions. It's going to be the collectible items, toys, PlayStations, Xbox, Nintendo, so everything we have there. Right now I don't have too much here. Like I said, I'm still bringing stuff over. There we go. So I still haven't changed that fan. But it's all good. I did change the other lights. Those little bulb lights are up there. So I got these nifty LEDs that actually work, give out a little bit more light. The only concern is that it is going to get hot. But once I open the garage door, there's a nice little breeze that comes in. We do have two fans back there, if you can see them. Those kick in and they give out a nice air. So this is going to be nice and fresh. But again, hustle and surviving. So this is the best. This is the best. We're going to make the best of it. We can do it. We can do it. All right, guys. So let me flip back. And again, we appreciate you tuning us in for those two people that follow us on my channel. So we do appreciate you guys, checking us out, seeing what we do, the progression of all this stuff. And hopefully it goes good. Again, no, not hopefully. It will go good. It will go good. We can do it. This is something that we have to. It's not like we're going to try. No. We're going to do this, and we're going to make the most of it. And you guys are accompanying us in this journey. So not only with the shop, with the household, with the family, we're still going to do videos. We've just been really busy. And I know my grandson is pretty excited. He's going to be bringing his Pokemon cards to sell. And I told him, yeah, just bring them on in. You never know. Somebody might buy them all. It happens. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Again, I appreciate you guys joining me in for this time. Getting out of breath, unloading that gazebo. And we'll see you on the next one. But again, subscribe. leave your comment, and thank you for accompanying us in this journey. Bye, guys.